Hey, are you a business owner, entrepreneur, or professional? If so, we want you to apply to be a featured guest on our show. My name is Adam Torres, and I host the Mission Matters series of podcasts. I've recorded over 3,000 episodes, and we are just getting started. How do you know if you'd be a good guest to be on the show? Well, only one way to find out, and that's to apply, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We want guests that have a story to tell, guests with a brand, a product, or a service that can benefit my audience of listeners. If this sounds like you, go to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. I'd love to talk to you and get to know more about your story. Again, head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, now let's get into the show. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to the Mission Matters Marketing Podcast, your source for all things marketing. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Jeff Bitton on the line, and he's CEO over at Pitch 59. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, Jeff. So excited to get into today's topic. So a solution to the frustrating world of advertising. A lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, and executives out there that would love to figure out some of the things you're going to teach us today. And excited to get into what these pitch cards are. Not going to spoil that yet. Just to get us kicked off, tell us a little bit more about what you're doing over at Pitch 59.
Yeah, so if it's okay, let me give you a little bit of background on why we did this. But so I was a door-to-door salesman in Southern California, in Riverside County there. And then I sold pest control in San Diego as well for 4 years to get through college. And then during college, I started up my own carpet cleaning company. And when I was starting out, I went and sold carpet cleaning services door-to-door. And anybody that was even remotely interested in pest control or carpet cleaning, I had a lot of success with. And so as I grew my carpet cleaning company, I didn't do the door-to-door sales anymore. I started spending more money on Google and Yelp and Home Advisor and Thumbtack and Angie's List and a lot of the online marketing platforms that are out there. And eventually, about 5 years ago, my brother asked me if I'd buy out his carpet cleaning company in Fresno, California. And so I bought out that one. And then he and I partnered up after that one went well. And we bought a cleaning and restoration company here in Houston, which is why I live in Houston now. And in December of 2018, the very first year that we had owned this restoration company down here, we were pulling our hair out because we'd lost $150,000 that year on this company down here. And we were trying to figure out how to stop the restoration bleeding. There were some changes that happened with third-party vendors and insurance companies, and a lot of the little restoration companies like ours kind of got left out in the cold. And anyway, I was trying to figure out how to bump up our cleanings to subsidize all the losses we were taking with restoration. And the more I thought about spending more money on all the marketing platforms that I before mentioned, the more sick I became because, to be honest, it's not a great experience for most small business owners. They're quite expensive. A lot of them have deceptive lead practices. They have biased rankings. They have issues with real and fake reviews. And anyway, I kind of took a step back and I'm like, I can't afford to spend a ton of money on marketing right now and just hope that it works. I need it to legitimately work if I'm going to spend money on it. And I started thinking, well, what's the best advertising I've ever done? And I thought back to my days of doing door-to-door sales, and I thought, well, why was that so much more effective? Because like I mentioned before, anybody that was remotely interested in those services almost always walked away with a sale. Yet those same exact people are going online, clicking on my links 12 to 15 times before I'm finally getting a customer, even though we've got 255-star reviews, the best website, pictures, discounts, sales, warranties, we've got everything online. Whereas when I was on their doorstep, all I had was a clipboard and a T-shirt. And yet they hired me so much more often. That's when it kind of hit me that people hire people that they know, like, and trust. And it's so much more than they do just a listing or a logo or a sale or a discount or whatever. And so that's when I realized that I need to be able to pitch in person and let people know who we are when they come online. And so we ended up creating, I put my first down payment on a development company of $15,000 to start creating Pitch 59 back in January 2019. And today we have built up Pitch 59. We've got a team of 13 members. We have raised over $800,000 from friends and family to be able to afford to build this out. And we just are officially launching this last month. We've got a couple hundred customers that have already created pitch cards, but we've got somewhere around 500 that are in the process of creating pitch cards right now. So that's kind of the background of Pitch 59.
What an amazing story, and I've seen the product. I mean, I've been on your website, and it's just awesome. So, I mean, maybe start off with giving us, a description of the product and how these videos work. And I get it. And when you told me your background in terms of being door to door, I'm like, man, that's exactly what it feels like. Like you're right in front of me pitching. So tell us a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome, by the way. So tell us. I need a pitch card, man. Why don't I have a pitch card? I want to pitch something too. So tell me a little bit more about how it works.
Yeah, so people ask us all the time, is this like a virtual business card? And the answer is yes, kind of. Like you can use this as your virtual business card 100%. Most of our customers already do. On the other hand, we didn't build Pitch 59 to be a virtual business card. We built it to be a pitch platform where you can pitch whatever it is that you do for 59 seconds and we only accept real video reviews from clients. So when you sign up for Pitch 59, you get to pick one of 4 different kinds of pitch cards. We've got 4 different pitch cards. One is a business basic pitch card that's great for all different sizes of businesses. We've got a business employee pitch card that's great for like sales reps and technicians and people within a company. We have nonprofit pitch cards that are really good for like churches and charities and missionaries and other nonprofits. And then we also have resume pitch cards that have just come out that are great for people that are looking for a job. And so on these pitch cards, it's kind of like a sales and marketing Swiss Army knife. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can do with your pitch card. One is your pitch card is your virtual business card. It's a virtual introduction card. So you can send it out to all of your clients and ask them to send it out to all of their friends and family members to introduce you to them. But 2, it's a video review platform. So all of your customers leave their video reviews on your pitch card. It's got all of your contact information. You can put pricing and hour information, all of your links to your website and social media accounts. You can put on other photos, and then anybody in the world can share your pitch card. It doesn't matter if they have a Pitch 59 account or the app or anything. Everybody can use these pitch cards wherever they're at. So Pitch 59, these pitch cards are virtual business cards or video business cards. They're a virtual introduction tool. They're a referral and networking platform. If you go to pitch59.com, you can see how the pockets work. So when you receive a pitch card, you can swipe up and share it with somebody else, or you can swipe down and put it in one of your pockets. And pockets are like I think Rolodex, but it's like a new age Rolodex where you can store all of these pitch cards in different pockets, whether it's realtors or professional services or sales or whatever it is. Whenever you receive a pitch card, you can put it in one of your virtual pockets. And that way you always have all of these people with you instead of receiving a business card in person, a paper business card that's going to go from the right hand to the left hand to the trash can. You now get virtual pitch cards that you can keep if you want, or you can delete them if you're not interested in that person or that customer or that company service. But you can keep them in your virtual pockets, and they're always with you, and they're always current and up to date. So if somebody updates their pitch card at any time, it'll update across the entire platform wherever they are. And then it's also a search engine. So you can search for services on Pitch 59, and we have this completely unbiased ranking or a results listing where it'll show 5 pitch cards at a time, and you just scroll through the different pitch cards. It's kind of in a carousel format. And every time there's a new search done, all the pitch cards get reshuffled in a different order. Nobody can pay more than another company to get ranked up higher. It's a completely unbiased platform. So those are kind of the basics, but you can also use it as like your email signature. You can put it on all your social media platforms. You can put it on your website. Pretty soon you're going to get a widget that you can actually put your pitch card on your website. So there's just a whole bunch of different ways to use your pitch card. But the general idea is it kind of merges the power and effectiveness of in-person sales with the reach of online marketing, allows you to come to life for 59 seconds and pitch who you are, what you do, what your cause is, or whatever you want to pitch.
Man, that's awesome. What kind of feedback have you gotten from the users so far? I'm just curious, like what the response has been.
They absolutely love it. So the beautiful thing about pitch cards is, like, I'm a member of a BNI chapter here in Houston, and that's what we do is we refer each other out. And so almost all the members in our team on our chapter now have their own pitch cards. And so when I refer them out to my neighbors or to friends or other people that might be interested in their service, I don't have to worry about selling their service so much anymore for them. All I have to do is just say, hey, you need to check out this guy, and then send him his pitch card, or send a person their pitch card. And then that person gets to come to life and pitch them in person and let them know exactly what it is, because everybody sells their own product a lot better than I'm going to sell it for them. And so that's been a beautiful thing to see the reaction. But also we've had a bunch of customers that have seen these pitch cards of a specific person or the way that they react, and when they watch these pitches, like it's compelling. It's so much more compelling than just looking at a typical listing online, where these people come to life, and like there's so much metaverbal and nonverbal communication that we pick up on as human beings that gets lost when we become words on a listing. And Pitch 59 is kind of bringing back that human element where you can kind of get a good taste of who somebody is, or what their nature is, or what type of personality they have.
Oh, I love that, and when you were describing the product, I was thinking, man, BNI is perfect for that. I know they have 200,000 plus members. Dr. Ivan Meisner was on our show, I think last year. I don't remember when the last time, but he was on our show. Yeah, no, they. I just think you have a great product, and I was thinking of them. I was thinking of Toastmasters. I was also thinking of what's that other one? Oh, I can't remember. Latip.
Chamber of Commerce.
Too.
Yeah.
No, Latip.
Yeah.
Latip's big, just like BNI, not quite as big, but I'm like, man, for all these, that would be awesome for everybody to have their own pitch card, so that then even when people come visit other things, like that's awesome. I love it. I love the concept. I love taking advantage of what you're doing in terms of virtual SEO, everything else, and then pretty interesting your unbiased ranking. So that's a new one. I'm like, all right, let's see what happens with this. That's really cool. So Jeff, what are the types of businesses or individuals or niches, or just in general, like who do you find benefits the most or could benefit the most from a pitch card?
Yeah, the honest answer is anybody that feels like they can sell their product better in person than they can online. And so if it doesn't matter if you're a sales rep. Like we just had a team of 16 sales reps at a solar company here in Houston just sign up, and they're all creating their pitch cards right now. We have a financial advising company here in Houston that's just signed up, and they're creating 27 pitch cards for all their financial advisors. And then we have tons of small businesses throughout the BNI community that are creating pitch cards for themselves. So it's really spreading well within the BNI community right now, just because this is exactly what we do in those chapters. But then we've got representatives from Mary Kay that are creating pitch cards. We've got small business like HVAC and plumbing and carpet cleaning companies that are creating their pitch cards, or that have already created their pitch cards. We've got a home furnishings company up in Bozeman, Montana, that have already created 8 pitch cards for all of their team members. And so little by little, this is starting to get out. And we think that pretty soon a lot of people are going to, like the way that referrals are going to be done through pitch cards, because you get that virtual introduction to the person. Or to whoever you're being introduced to. But
how hard is it to make a pitch card, and does your company help with that at all? Because I know some people aren't the best with video or with other things like that, and they're like, I want to make one, but it's going to be difficult. How hard are they to make?
Yeah, so it takes about 10 or 15 minutes to create a pitch card. You don't have to have your video before you create a pitch card. You just go onto pitch59.com, click on the create a pitch card button, and it'll walk you through the process of creating your pitch card right there. With the video, though, the video is important. So we have a built-in, so when you go on and create your pitch card, it's going to ask you to record a test pitch video there. And that's just kind of a rehearsal video so that you can see how it displays on your pitch card and how it works. But it's not your permanent pitch video that you'll make. So we give everybody 3 options. They can absolutely do their own video if they feel comfortable doing it. And we actually have it built into the app. We have a built-in teleprompter. We have built-in questions they can use. So when they do a video on the app or on the website, it makes it super simple to do your own selfie video if you want to do it that way. We have another option called the virtual video shoot, which is where we schedule a 10 to 15-minute interview through Zoom with one of our team members. And we'll actually interview you so that we get like real good quality answers. Similar to what you're doing, Adam. We just interview people, and then at the end, we take that video, we edit it down, we take it down to about 58 seconds. And then we add in background music, and we make it look really professional. That's a great option for a lot of the professional services out there that don't need to show like a specific product or a location or something like that. And then the other option is a professional videographer. We can help partner you up with a professional videographer in your area to create a legit, really good video. So we've got, if you watch the different pitches on Pitch 59, on the different pitch cards there, if you go to the search icon at the top, you can watch a whole bunch of different pitch cards there. There's a huge variety. Some of them do great selfie videos. Some of them do great virtual videos. Others do great professional videos. So it just kind of depends on what you want, but we make it real easy to do your video.
I feel like there needs to be a Pitch 59 Olympics or something. Got to be a competition.
Yes.
Got to be a year-end something.
Yes.
Come on, like there's got to be, because I
Let's
know
do it.
somebody's out there like working on their pitch, and they're crafting their message, and they're doing what they do, and they're like they might have the best 59 seconds. I don't know, just throwing it out there, Jeff. I'm feeling the Pitch Olympics are coming.
We're open to it.
All right. Well, Jeff, I have to say it's been great having you on the show. Big fan of what you're doing over at Pitch 59. If somebody's listening to this and they want to learn more about pitch cards and get involved and follow your project, I mean, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, thank you so much. The easiest way is just go to pitch59.com and click on. You can watch our story videos. It's a 3.5-minute video that explains why we created Pitch 59. You can just go through and test the different pitch cards. You can share them. You can see how they work. And then you can also just go to pitch59.com and click on the big orange Create a Pitch Card button. And it'll just walk you through the process, and it'll help you create it. So.
Fantastic. Well, Jeff, again, thank you for coming on the show today and sharing more about your mission over at Pitch 59. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you learned a lot. If you did, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Definitely want you to be a return viewer, or if you're watching this on YouTube, or listener, if you're on one of the podcasting platforms, definitely want you to keep following and hit that subscribe button. And Jeff, thanks again for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Adam. I appreciate it.